The 2023 Formula One season has come and gone in a blink of an eye, and as the smoke settles from the celebratory donuts, it's Max Verstappen who stands alone at the summit. Following his championship defending year of 2022, Verstappen and Red Bull somehow managed to improve on what was an already record season. 2023 will go down as one of the more boring and uneventful seasons in F1 history, but it will also be talked about for quite some time for the records and achievements of Verstappen and the RB19. The long list of records broken by both driver and team deserve a whole separate video on its own, so today we will look at all of those numbers and why Verstappen's dominant 2023 season might never be matched. For longtime followers of Formula One, many will remember the fresh-faced 17-year-old who broke records on his debut and was hyped up to be the future of the sport. After many seasons of potential glimpses and also rough patches for the Dutchman, today we see a well-rounded driver performing at an elite level who has etched his name in F1 history in the blink of an eye. 2023 was by far Max Verstappen's best season, and it will be almost impossible to better his result. Let's look at the records shattered by the three-time world champion this year. In 22 races, Max Verstappen broke the record for the highest win percentage with 86.3%. Most wins in a season with 19, a record that he set the year before and broke this season. Most consecutive Grand Prix wins. Most wins from pole position in a season with 12. Most hat-tricks in a season with 6, a hat-trick being pole position, race win, and fastest lap. Most podiums in a season at 21, the most laps led at 1,003, becoming the first F1 driver in history to lead 1,000 laps in a season. Most races led after becoming champion, and finally, the biggest championship gap to P2 in the sport's history. Astounding numbers from Verstappen, and there are many more impressive stats that he achieved in 2023. The raw speed and performance from him and Red Bull is one thing, but credit also has to go to the consistency and reliability of driver and team. Verstappen joined Schumacher and Hamilton as the only other drivers in the sport's history to score points at every single race in the season. After a dominant 2023, the Dutchman now sits near the top of Formula One's record books. He sits alone as the third most winningest driver in F1 history with 54 victories, now trailing only Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton. Keep in mind that when Verstappen took the checkered flag at the 2020 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, it was only his 10th career victory. Whether you are a Verstappen fan or not, you have to appreciate the greatness we witnessed from him in 2023. During Hamilton's dominant Mercedes days, it was hard to imagine a driver and team combo surpassing their records, but here we are. So does that mean Verstappen's and Red Bull's 2023 season can be topped? The answer to that is yes, it is possible, but highly unlikely. Despite the sport's growing calendar, it would take a monumental combination of dominant car and exceptional driver to even come close to Red Bull's 2023 season. It was near perfection, literally, and even team principal Christian Horner is thinking there is some room for improvement. But usually a car like this only comes around once in a generation, and the same goes for its superstar driver. The dullness of Verstappen winning 19 out of 22 races, and most of the time leading by 10 plus seconds, makes it difficult to appreciate the exceptionalism of what he accomplished this season. Many are expecting Red Bull to be at the front of the pack again in 2024, but it would be hard to imagine another dominant season just like this. With so many races, sprint events, different types of circuits, replicating this year will be very unlikely. And although Verstappen seemed quite bored at times at the front of the pack, even he realized the unique accomplishments of this year and that this success will not be like this forever. Let's hope the 2024 season brings a competitive fight for the championship and a variety of different race winners. But until then, we can appreciate witnessing a history that likely won't be touched for quite some time. So do you think Verstappen's stellar 2023 season records will ever be broken? And how would you rate the season of F1 overall? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and also leave this video a like if you enjoyed watching.